wanted to be in more places at the same time. Come on, we'll try and hit him off the other way. Push her moving.
I've never seen anything so breathtaking in all my life.
I was sure lucky, but it's worth the risk. To get this.
You've recovered your treasure, John. Oh, I'm awfully glad. Now where do we go?
Well, I guess we both had enough for one day. So if you'll take me home, I'll be more indebted to you than I am already.
Look, there's the girl. How did she get out?
Yes, and there's Marlin. Let's go get him. Not a chance with that crowd around. We'll round up the others.
I'm very sorry to have exposed you to all this danger.
Oh, please don't worry. When I almost hit you this morning, I was on my way for an early morning flight in my plane, hoping to get a few thrills.
I hope you haven't been disappointed. Now we
What's up, Marge?
The girl, she's gone.
Yeah, we saw her.
And Tony's in there, out. He must have stopped a hot one.
I've had my experience with Moreland, and he sure does pack a wallop. Jed, you and Marge take care of Tony. I've got to tell Brassett what happened. Come on, men.
Well?
Hello, Brassett. Moreland got the chart away from us.
Kurt, I can hardly believe you're dumb enough to let a thing like that happen. Now get this. Moreland's probably gone home. I want him watched every minute. Find out who that girl is.
He managed somehow to get her away before we even learned her name.
You come over here. I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be right over.
Why don't you call in the police?
Well, it really isn't a police matter. But maybe I had better on your account.
Oh, no, please don't. If Father knew, he'd probably forbid my early morning flight.
Looks like we have to keep it a secret. But I would like to tell you what it's all about.
Oh, I'm just dying to know.
Won't you come in and see Uncle Robert? He'd never recognize in you the same little girl he used to know. And then we can talk about the chart.
Oh, marvelous.
Dick, what happened?
Plenty. Tell you all about it later. Miss Craig, I'd like to have you meet my uncle, Robert Mullen.
How do you do, Mr. Moreland?
Not John Craig's little girl.
I'm afraid so.
My, I'm older than I thought. Come, Dick, sit down and tell me all about it.
So one man was able to outwit your entire outfit, huh?
One man of young Moreland's caliber. He's dynamite.
Yeah? Well, even dynamite can be handled. Did you get any information from the chart?
No. It was complicated, and we didn't have it long enough. But Mike says he believes it's genuine. Jed and Mike are trailing Moreland now. We'll have another look at his safe tonight.
I never find the chart in that safe again. Marlin's too smart for that. Now, we've got to get after him in earnest if we want to get in on that gold. Now, listen. I want you to round up...
You see, their reason for wanting this chart is it shows the location of a gold treasure buried years ago by our pirate ancestors.
And you're going after it.
Someone doesn't beat us to it.
It puzzles me to try to think who could have learned about the chart. There must have been a leak somewhere.
There's been a leak, all right. But it's hard to believe it could have been up the Aero Club. I'm going there tonight, and I'll warn the crowd to be careful.
That's the girl's car, all right. Kept the license number and radio to the boss. He wants to know who she is. I got it all right.
I suppose your next move will be to get a ship.
Yes, but we gotta be very cautious about it.
You know, I was just thinking, my father has just the ship for you.
That's interesting. What is it?
The Lottie Carson. He uses it to carry planes to foreign countries.
LZ, calling 4-1. LZ, calling 4-1.
This is 4-1. Go ahead. All right. You two cover Moreland's every move. Right. Now we'll find out who that girl is. Dorothy Craig. John Craig's daughter, huh? Why, he's president of International Airways.
Where does she figure in on this deal?
I don't know. But keep her out of it if you can.
That sounds like the kind of a ship I want.
If you like, I'll ask Dad to meet you at your club tonight.
That would be great.
But don't tell him of our experience. He might worry.
Don't worry. I won't.
Well, here's the fortune hunter, boy.
Quiet, little highfinders. I have something important to say to you. Has Mr. Craig been here?
You mean old J.C.?
Yes.
He hasn't been in tonight.
I thought I was among friends last night when I told you about my secret. Why, there was a leak. And 2 men entered my house and stole the chart.
Huh?
And I had a hot time getting it back.
You're joking.
No, I'm not. I was never more serious.
Hey, Brassett, you're in on this. Dick here is riding us for talking a little too much about his pirate gold.
Why, what's this, a joke?
No, this is serious. And I want you fellows to know that any careless conversation about the chart outside the club might be dangerous to me.
Well, you haven't lost the chart, I hope.
Not yet, but I came near doing so.
How?
Well, that's a secret between the chart and myself.
Have you called in the police?
No, I have good reason to keep them out of it.
Hello, Dick.
Hello, Mr. Craig.
I'm glad to see you, Moreland, and to congratulate you upon your wonderful flight around the world.
Thanks.
By the way, my daughter was telling me that she gave you a lift this morning.
She certainly did. But you don't know the half of it.
Probably not. I never do.
Mr. Craig, I'd like to have a confidential talk with you.
All right. Shall we go up to the Blue Room?
Well, I prefer my home if it's agreeable with you.
It's quite agreeable.
Let's go. Don't forget, fellas. Mom, to work.
Moreland is taking Craig home with him. Listen in on them and contact me at the office.
Right.
My daughter was telling me something of your plans, Dick. She said that you wouldn't mind.
Certainly not.
I'm more interested than you know.
Keep the motor running.
I think I have an asset that should entitle me to a partnership in your enterprise.
You mean the Lottie Carson?
Yes, she's just the ship you need. She's back now from a record trip to Pago Pago.
You'd be interested in joining me?
I certainly would. Not for the gold, of course, but for the thrill of it. Who could resist the lure of hidden treasures? I'll equip the ship according to your direction with everything you want. Why not come down tomorrow and look her over? She's anchored off Newport Landing.
I'd like to.
All right. I'll have Dorothy pick you up and take you down in the car.
You might as well know right now, Mr. Craig, I'm being shadowed. We'd have to work in secrecy with the gang after that chart.
You don't mean it.
I certainly do, and I'm not going to endanger your daughter.
What would you suggest?
We'd have to make some effort to throw the enemy off the track.
Oh, that ought to be easy. Have Dorothy pick you up as though you were going for a ride. Then head over to the coast highway, and then come on down to the landing.
I'll do that. You sure it won't give you too much trouble?
Oh, no trouble at all. I'm going to be down there tomorrow anyhow. See, not a bit out of my way.
Let's go.
Moreland's remark meant only one thing to me. I believe he's going to carry the chart with him hereafter. Wait a minute. One speaking. Go ahead. Okay. Stand by until you're relieved. Yeah. Moreland and the Craig girl are going to Newport Landing tomorrow to inspect Craig's ship, the Lottie Carson.
Great. That'll be our chance to get that chart.
Remember, I don't want any gunplay. Just get him and search him for the chart.
That's easier said than done.
It's got to be done. Trail him. Plant another car on the road so that you can switch to it if necessary. You know the stretch of the highway about 5 miles south of the old mission?
You mean where there's a bridge over the railroad tracks?
Yeah. But if Moreland makes a run for it, you might trap him on the bridge. Use a truck to block him. I'll leave the details to you. But get that chart.
Dorothy, look. I believe that car's following us.
Must be the men after that chart.
Looks like the same gang. We've lost them.
You know, they might have taken another road in order to head us off.
You're right, Dorothy. I'll grab that motorcycle. Then they follow me. You fix things with its owner and meet me at the boat landing.
Moreland was wise to our close car following him. This switch may fool him.
Now be careful.
I'll keep out of sight with the close hack and stand by for a pickup.
Okay.
Get going. Say, what's the idea of that guy run away with my motorcycle?
Get in here. I'll explain later.
Well, you'll sure have to.
Well, what is this, a publicity gag? There goes Morgan on that motorcycle. Give me the radio. I'll warn the truck Moreland's coming on a motorcycle. That's some driving, sister. Here comes Moreland now on that motorbike. Just like Kurt said. All right, Bo. Do your stuff. Back the bridge!